Hi everyone, it's been a minute. This is the Heart Property Managers YouTube channel, and my name is Winnie. We are a licensed real estate agency company based in Nairobi, Kenya, and our core business is property management, property leasing, rental, and sale. So feel free to contact us in case you need any of those services or any other advice concerning real estate in Kenya. So today's video, we are just going to dive into the world of property management and maybe answer one question that I've seen many people ask: what is the role of a property manager, or what is property management? Now, property management or property manager, the manager is the one who is coming in between the owner of the property and the tenant or the people who are using those properties, whether it is commercial property or residential property or a property that is being leased. That means maybe there's no development on it, or someone is just leasing to use, or agricultural land. There will be different property managers for different facilities. That means commercial property, a residential property, agricultural property. All of them have different levels of management, different needs of management. So there are different managers who do that kind of work. So let me talk about property management. Now, like I said, property management is when you give your property or you hand over your property to a manager to take care of everything that is concerned with the property. So that means you are getting someone to either collect your rent or collect your rent as well as maintain the property, do your leases, rent the property, and in the event that it is on sale, they can also sell it on your behalf. Majority of time when someone is managing a property, the owners of the property are never seen. Actually, I know properties that a lot of people just speculate. They just say this property could be belonging to so and so, because for many years the owner of the property has never come to the forefront. The tenants have never met the property. Nobody even knows who the owner of the property is, because it's always under the care of a property manager. So the property manager does all those things that ordinarily it would be done by an owner. So majority of owners, there are various reasons why people choose to look for property managers, but majority of people, or can I say the most common reason why people look for property managers, is just to take the hectic nature, especially if someone has more than one property, or if someone does not reside where their property is located, or you just want to have it easier by putting in a professional. So who is a property manager? Now, a property manager is the one that does not just manage property. A property manager manages people. A property manager manages property. That means the built up property. And a property manager manages issues. So I'll start with the first one. A property manager manages people, and they are not people that the manager is familiar with or people that the manager knows. So that makes the work of a property manager sometimes very complex. And I remember there was a time, there was a property manager who resigned from his job because he felt like he might not live long due to the nature of pressure and stress that comes with managing people. People are difficult to manage, you know. When you're managing a property, you actually, like in a dark room, managing people that you're not very familiar with. And people have various issues. Some are even personal.
No, don't say I'm running up and down. I'm playing pure football. But the problem is that I think the referee is for them. The referee is for them. I was heading to the post. The post saw me. They are using something. Rangers boys are using something. They think we don't know.
You know, so when you're managing people, you have to know what words will work for who. I've seen in many cases in gated community or single units, the reaction of landlord to the property manager is expecting excellence, you know, and also doing it at the lowest cost possible. That means that you should do your job excellently. and they should also still continue getting the income that they're supposed to get from the properties you're managing. So you cannot be in a space where the maintenance and your payment is going higher and the income is dropping. They also don't want to deal with properties being vacant for long periods of time. They also don't want to deal with bad tenants that are destroying their properties or anything that might get them engaged in legal issues or against the government. So you as the property manager should make sure that anything that will probably cost them money in terms of legal issues, anything that will destroy their property, anything that will devalue their property, you are the one to take care of. On the other hand, the tenant or whoever is using the property also has a lot of expectations from the property manager. They expect the property manager to deliver the lease as it is. One of the things that you promise that service charge is being paid, the garbage is being collected, and the property is in good, usable condition. So sometimes a property manager is caught in between. Remember, I've just said that the owner of the property is expecting 100% profit or even 300% profit all the time. On the other hand, he wants you to manage the property, or you're expected to maintain and manage the property at the lowest cost possible so that you can still maximize on profit. On the other hand, the person occupying the property has a lot of expectation. So usually the manager finds themselves dealing with two people with totally different interests, totally going different ways. Everyone wants to maximize the benefit of using the property. They also want to get it in the best condition. They also want to make sure that their interests come first. So the manager is supposed to buffer these relationships. And sometimes when you manage a property, you also deal with extended issues. So that is the number 2 issue that property managers deal with, issues. And one of the issues is when you deal with family, managing property for family, or you are managing a property that is probably under dispute, you are managing a property that is too dilapidated, so the rental income is not good. You are managing a property in a location, especially in now the many apartment blocks, there is always issues. It's either a domestic fight, a murder, all these issues that sometimes you find yourself spending hours at the police station trying to explain what happened because you're the property manager. So all these issues come to your door. Sometimes people get arrested by the county government for issues that were not managed well, either by the developer or the owner of the property. Who gets arrested? The property manager. When there's any incidences of theft, any incidents of breakage, who gets arrested? The property manager. You have to answer how that happened. All these issues come to your desk, and majority of the time, the landlords or the tenants do not want to be involved. They don't want to get involved in all these issues, what happened, or they expect the property manager to know if when the land rates are due or the land rents are due, they are paid up on time, if there's any plumbing issues that might, cause damage. The property manager has all these issues. By the way, guys, you remember the property that fell down, I think, around Riruta, the one that was completely built and occupied? You can imagine how the property manager was feeling, yeah? Because most property managers also sometimes reside in the same property. So these are people you bonded with. These are people you know the family because you manage them. So when that happened, if you lose any of those tenants, or if you lose any of the people that live there, or any of the homeowners, or, it's not a good feeling. So property managers sometimes carry a whole lot of work because there's a much more expected from them, from both parties. And many a times, I don't think they have all that information. I have dealt with issues like when the client wants all the information about the owner of a property, and the owner is hesitant to give all this information because they don't know the client. You as the property manager, you also don't know this person. So you're always caught in between trying to buffer this relationship so that you can secure a sale or a rental. So apart from managing people and managing issues, you also manage the property. And The properties vary. You could be managing a home, and when you're managing a home, meaning you'll be managing other people. If you're managing a gated community, you have staff that work under you. You have the official office staff and now the ground staff. All these people will be working under you, including security. So you make sure the security is working fine. All the ground people are doing their job. You supervise that is done. And if you're in a gated community, you are expected to always at the end of the year be at the AGM and present the financial accounts of how monies that have been collected, how they've been used. So I think as a property manager, you have a whole lot cut out for you. And most of the time, people just assume that being a property manager, you're just managing the building. No, you manage people. I have had incidences where someone has rented a property and a few days after moving in, they get into a dispute and the other person is thrown out. And one person says, I'm the one who is paying rent. I cannot move out of the house. And this all falls at the door of the property manager to know how to manage who actually is the right owner of the house in the event a couple is fighting and you have a lease and they moved in as a couple, but now the other person wants the other person to go out and they're being a nuisance to other people. How do you manage those things? And because most of the time as a manager, the landlord does not expect you to call them to manage that. So you're training as a property manager and vitu kwa ground, how things happen when you get into a property or when you start managing people, property issues. It's a totally different game ball. So if you've been watching our videos, like I know majority of you are watching these videos, please subscribe to our channel. And you can also like, comment, share this video. And for those who would want to put their property under management, or if you want consultation concerning property management, our email will be on the comment section below. You can reach us. You can also check our website, www.heartproperty.co.ke. Our offices are based in Gigiri, Nairobi, Gigiri area, just next to the United Nations offices. You can share this video, by the way, share this video, like this video. And until next time, I want to thank you very much for watching this video until the end. We really appreciate the watch hours. And until next time, thank you.